Hello everyone, welcome back. This is our last interview of the day of Western Roofing Expo. It's crazy, it went by so fast. This is the Roofers Coffee Shop soundstage. My name is Megan Ellsworth and this is brought to you by General Coatings and Everroof. And I'm here with my friend Chad from SRS, our favorite. I love SRS.
Oh, thank you, Megan, that's very sweet.
Absolutely.
And I do have to say I feel a little special with this being the last interview of the day.
Last but not
least. Thank you, but not least, of course. Yeah, so as you stated, I'm Chad Berman with SRS, so I'm the Vice President of Commercial Roofing for SRS. Prior to that, I've been in the industry for 15 years.
Amazing.
And so prior to that was with Carlisle. I started as an insulation product manager.
Oh.
And if you, we might have talked about some of our products that we launched when we came out with Rapid Lock in 2018. We won Best New Product of the Year at RoofersCoffeeShop.
Oh yeah!
I think we might have talked about that.
Oh,
so
I'm sure.
I was a product manager,
okay.
And we launched that product and things like Ready Flash and EcoStorm VSH. And
wow!
So a lot of my focus was on new product development. And then more recently, I transitioned into running what's called strategic accounts at Carlisle.
Okay.
And that. We were tasked with building relationships with building owners, national footprint building owners, national roofing contractors, general contractors, consultants, and architects to try to build that book of business.
So you know everybody.
Well, I don't know about everybody, but I've been in the industry a while. And then before that was at Intertech, which tested building products. Okay. And that's how I met Carlisle. And so have done stints on when I was installation product manager, had done a stint at PIMA, which is the Polyiso Insulation Manufacturers Association, was the board chair there, and then was on the board of SPRI previously. Well, there you go. So in the industry, love the roofing industry. Once you get in, you can't get out.
No, you're stuck.
You're stuck.
You're trapped.
You're here.
You're here.
So
and now
be
you're
careful,
at
kids.
SRS.
That's right.
Perfect.
Yes.
Amazing. Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, be careful, kids.
So SRS brought me in for commercial roofing.
Okay.
We're obviously very strong in residential. We are doubling down on our commercial efforts.
Amazing.
With talent, locations, inventory, equipment, training, everything we need to do to double down our efforts on commercial roofing. We are very serious. With the Home Depot acquisition, that's really given us the runway and the resources to grow that piece of the business. And that's going to be our focus going into 2026.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. So at the show here, how has it gone? And what are people asking you in the booth? What are they getting curious about?
That's a good question. So, truth be told, I haven't spent a lot of time in the booth.
That's okay.
And we've had a lot of meetings outside, as many of us, right? We're meeting off-site, and lunches, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yep.
But I think, labor will continue to be the constraint, right? I think we're waiting on, a couple more interest rates cuts would be great. Just to get people moving. I think there's a lot of money and a lot of projects sitting on the sideline. We're seeing that this year. We got off to a slow start. Things are picking up. I think we're seeing momentum going into Q4.
Okay, good.
And we're really optimistic we're hearing good things from our contractors about Q1 and Q2. I think if we continue the momentum on the interest rates, reductions, I think things will move. Yeah. I'm hopeful. Good. But we don't want people to wait too much, right? Because if they wait, then we might get into a constrained labor situation where if everybody thinks we're going to have rate decreases and material might get slightly cheaper because of the rate increases, or the money might get cheaper, I should say, then we might get into a labor constraint issue again, where everybody wants to do the work all at once.
Right.
And then we can't service it all.
Yeah, we're backlogged. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, it's kind of which of the evils are you gonna get?
Sure. That's
at one time.
That's right. Yeah.
So in terms of you all focusing more on commercial products, what new initiatives are happening along with that?
Yeah, great question. So I think it comes down to you've got to have folks that are basic in commercial. When you've grown up and you've been so successful in residential, we've got to train our people. We've got to make sure that the branches that are our commercial hubs have the right inventory. Yeah. That we have the right equipment to service the jobs. And then we just have to align with the right manufacturers. Yeah. So all of that, in addition to, of our 45 commercial hubs, and we think about we have 400 branches. 45 of those we've designated as commercial hubs. But in order to make sure that we have national coverage everywhere in the country, we're going to stand up another 5 to 10 commercial hubs to make sure that our goal, we want to be able to hit a job site in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Tops. Maximum.
Yeah.
Right?
That's awesome.
And that's what we're going to work towards. So we're going to do everything we need to do to fully service that work and to take care of our customers.
That's awesome. An hour and a half?
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really ask for better. That's awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so any big updates you have to share on what you guys are seeing for Q4 2026?
Yeah, so, for us, and there's going to be some announcements soon. There are 2 national, very large building owner customers that have agreed to use SRS as their exclusive distributor partner in 26.
Wow.
So that's coming. You'll see those announcements.
Wow.
There's some buzz people probably already know, but I
Yeah.
don't want to say it publicly until those announcements are made formally.
Right.
Additionally, we're going to continue to focus on our digital ecosystem, what we call Roof Hub. That is essentially a digital ecosystem where you can get everything from live pricing, availability at a local level,
Yeah.
quote creation, invoicing, where your trucks are, they're delivering,
yeah.
They're on the way, they'll
Yeah.
be there in an hour. So just everything around digital, so that we can take all of that off of our customers. We want them to focus on their business.
Yeah.
Selling jobs, executing on those jobs. We want to make all the admin, everything else super easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I was just talking to Brian from Roof Hub with SRS,
Yes.
and he was telling me about the new client portal.
Yes.
Or profile, I mean, where it's building all these different aspects of how the client buys, all these different details, kind of using AI, and that is huge.
It is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I've sat through some demonstrations and I didn't even know what they were showing was possible.
Yeah.
I'm blown away.
It's so cool, and you can see the clients' buying habits and what they would prefer and how they would like to be sold to and what their preferred method of communication is. It's so neat.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, so cool. Well, I love how SRS is always on the forefront and the cutting edge of the industry. And the concert last night, so fun.
Oh, did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Yeah, those guys
fun.
are great.
So fun. And then IRE concert, huge.
Coming up.
And
Live Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Here in Vegas.
Oh my
New Year's
gosh.
Eve this year.
New Year's. Oh, that's going to be way too much fun.
New Year's Eve, right? College
Love.
football in Vegas.
Oh,
what could
my
go
gosh.
wrong?
Everything.
What could go right?
Everything. Well,
so one other thing.
Yeah.
So and obviously everybody's probably aware, but the GMS acquisition that happened earlier this month.
That's right.
Right. So adding, closing on that, adding acoustical ceiling, steel studs, gypsum, and then insulation, wall insulation, roof insulation. So when you think about what SRS is doing, we're trying to provide everything that, say, a commercial or a residential builder rather, and a commercial roofer could need to not only now do the outside of the building, but also go inside the building.
That's huge.
Yeah. So trying to be that single source that we can work with our customers to provide everything that they need to do their jobs.
One-stop shop. That's massive. And especially you have a lot of this diversification of offerings now with roofing contractors or going more towards general contracting, but also keeping roofing and using sub-crews and all that stuff, but having one central hub with the company.
Right.
And to be able to have a distributor that you're able to utilize on every aspect of the company is huge.
Right.
That's
Yes,
massive.
agreed.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna continue to do.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Well, Chad, this has been great. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm very
Absolutely.
honored.
Yay! It's my honor. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for chatting. And what is the SRS website?
Oh my goodness, put me on the spot.
Yep.
So srsbuildingproducts.com.
There you go.
Yeah.
You killed it.
Yeah.
That was a trick question.
Yes, very.
And you can go to the directory, the SRS directory on RoofersCoffeeShop.com to learn more too, and They have done so many podcasts and articles and webinars, and we actually have one on Thursday with the Para-Latinos program.
Yes.
All the MVPs.
Julissa does an awesome job of that. Yes.
It's going to be so good.
Yes.
Moises is going to be on there. So many really, really great influencers in the industry.
Yes.
And SRS is just leading the edge on all of that. So thank you for all you're doing.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right.
Everyone stay tuned. We have one more video yet to come from the Western Roofing Expo. We'll see you then. Thanks.